Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS and the Akim push this word in truth and in sincerity. So, yeah, this is a bookmark that I had from years ago, and I just went through my bookmarks and I seen it, so I just decided to do a video on it. So this is a list of drugs that Esau uses to mind control people, to put people in like what you call like a trance-like state to mind control. You know, they use it with the Monarch mind controlling program, through the media. You know, the television, social media. That you're always being controlled on what to think, what to react to. You know, how to feel. Everything's always pushing you to think what Esau wants. So this is, I'll just read it and then I'll put some scripts. This is the Illuminati formula to create an undetectable total mind control slave. So the list of drugs used for mind control. There's all a list of drugs, and then what I seen, look at it, says acetylcholine, which is used for blocking memory. It's called Edom, which that's spiritual, because Edom, you know, what do they try to do? That they try to block Edom, you know, that it ever existed. You know, these high ups saying that Edom was done away with or whatnot. You know, so these are all the different drugs that they use to put people in certain states, you know, to so they could you know, control them easier. See how these aphrodisiacs, sexual manipulation by programmers, afrobaritol hypnotic sedative, atropine speeds heart rate. So they know what all these drugs do and have used them, you know, still using them to you know, put them in the food, put them in the water, putting them everywhere they can to you know, try to poison us, you know, slowly and ultimately to our death, because all these things cause health problems, different health problems. And if you know Monsanto, which they make the GMO corn, they merged with Bayer. Bayer is which is one of the top drug companies. This was years ago. Let's see when this was posted. This is June 7, 2018, but I think it happened earlier than that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is January 2000. So this is when the companies merged. So yeah, they changed the name to Monsanto. They changed the name to Pharmakeia. They changed it that, so it's no longer Monsanto. Now it's Pharmakeia, because they wanted to get away from the negative connotations that this name was tied to. Monsanto, they made Agent Orange to kill people in the Vietnam War. You know, they poisoned the food. They made all kinds of different chemicals to poison the people. So I'll just go into some of these. There's different things that they do, putting people into a trance. About 90% of the population can be placed into somnambulistic, I don't know what that word is, the deepest hypnotic trance possible, simply by giving them hypnotic drugs. Yeah, see, and this is what they do to put in the water. They put in the food. So now people are just stuck in a hypnotic state, and they don't know what's going on, because they're just under control by Esau. You know, ultimately it's the Most High, you know, allowing them to do these things, but you know, this is just one of the ways that they operate. And this one, enhancing the trauma. Drugs will be used to enhance the spinning effect when the mind is being programmed to have vortexes and to set up traps within the slave's mind. One particular drug enhances the trauma by 100 times. So just think about your most traumatic experience, and then that times 100. This is what this drug that they're talking about does. Drugs can be useful, for instance, to enhance a child's terror of the experience of this child being placed in a small box in the fetal position for 24 hours. This helps shorten the programming time, and it also makes the programming more intense. The programmers know what antidotes to give to pull the child out of the enhancement. Marijuana enhances perception of color and noise, but it is not used to enhance trauma. The mind does not program well under marijuana. That is why there has been such a big campaign to keep it illegal, even though many studies show it to be safer than alcohol. Yeah, see, so this devil, Esau, is contrary to anything that's beneficial for society, for us. You know, here it is. Marijuana has a lot of health benefits. Cures cancer. Is good for depression. You know, anxiety. You know, but this devil makes it illegal because the mind does not program well under marijuana, which now they have the the legal ones, but you know all those are more likely than not GMO, created in a lab somewhere. So they got hella chemicals in them already, you know. So you're receiving all these chemicals, you know, just from all that from the weed also. They've poisoned everything, you know. So I'll just get a script. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, so this is one of Satan's devices. You know, this is witchcraft. You know, using drugs, pharmakeia. You know, which is you know, goes back to witchcraft. I'll just get that. The etymology of pharmacy. Oh yeah, right here. There's pharmacy, which was Monsanto. They named it Pharmakeia. From Old French pharmacie, a purgative. From medieval Latin pharmacia. From Greek pharmakeia. Use of drugs, medicines, potions, spells, or poisoning, witchcraft, remedy, cure. So this is Esau's witchcraft. This is what he uses to control people. All these drugs, all these different drugs that he puts in the food and puts in the water. You know, puts all these different injections, all these different medicines that you take, that you get all kinds of different side effects because you're poisoning your body from what Esau is giving you. You know, this is Satan's devices to destroy us. Yeah, that was it. That was just you know, quick lesson I had on my spirit. You know, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the others at GMS and the Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And shalom to the elect and the Bible ball.